Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Set to kick off.
Well, winter has certainly arrived here in November as we're all set to go. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he will be taken down. That much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They go to Barkley again. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Hurts to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
4 and taken. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180! Hey, kill!
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will be taken down. That much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
180!
Throwing is gone. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Super one. Hey, Tom.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down.
3 and out. 4th down.
4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. Back deep for the Eagles is Jahan Dotson. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Don't touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Trimmer. Carl left Yeti.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Taking a shot deep here. Brought in inside the 20. Give him 37 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Set. On 8. Don't touch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Great. Set. Don't touch.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
63. Don't touch that. On 81.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Start on the ground with Gibbs. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Move that ball up. It's going to be 6 to go now on second down. Off to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Hey, 180! 17!
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Lions nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
180!
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Hurting themselves with that delay of game, Brock. It's now 2nd and 6.
Hey, lift! Hey, 20!
Running it after the penalty. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by the Cody Dean. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
No touch. No touch.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Up 2nd and 7.
Great. On anyone, huh? No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Great. Set. On anyone, huh?
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points.
Great. No touch.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him, have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Like 20.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap here to go. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air on third and long. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
20. 5.
Goff on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
We're good.
Again, Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Go, Todd! 20! Maverick! Super! Orange. 17!
On first down, it's Gibbs. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Blake Grupe to try the extra point. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So the penalty makes this try even easier for him. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Eagles 21, Lions 7. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
First and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Barkley on the shotgun handoff, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Going to the ground again on first. Runs inside the 35. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
We go tonight. 180.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
First down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hold on. Check.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
180.
Play action here with Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
120. 12.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Lions first down.
First down throw from Goff. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Move the chain! Got to move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
120. What's up?
Now gone. Escapes the pocket. Goff has it knocked out. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is second and long. Gibbs now from the gun. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Here he goes, third and long. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
180. Four down.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dante Trader with the pick. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Pass complete to Slow. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 29-yard gain. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
We're good. 180.
And bring the tight end left. Off play action. Goff. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to work it to the 20. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
180! Hey, 5!
Goff on third. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And on third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
17! 180! Harbaugh! Louis! Maverick Wall!
Fourth down, Goff throwing. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Great.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. On here with Will Shipley. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Brian Branch on the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
Waste of time. All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Sigmar. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Great. Set. Trimmer. Hey, 73.
From the gun, Shipley gets it. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Hot. 120. Hell, you won. Done.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Go.
Goff to the air now. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Super! 180! Hold on. Check. What?
Goff. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Hold on. 180! 12.
They go play action with Goff. Sends this to the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they only get a couple when they needed. Now they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run. You can set up even more in the run game.
Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Great.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. Spins his way into the open field. Keeps himself upright. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Goff off the play action. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
180.
3rd and long for him here. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. It's on target to Williams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. From the gun, Goff. That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Shell.
Again, Goff. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Desperation time here on 4th. Downfield, and Tislaw has it. And he takes it down to the 33. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
the Lions.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, it's gone. That one's into the hands of Teslam. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front ready to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Near the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Trying to run with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Here we go. 180. Rick Flip. Listen. What's that?
Gibbs again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Great. 180.
Handoff now to Shipley. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Another one for Shipley. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Great.
Again, it's Shipley. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles about to move to 12-0 on the season. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
No touch.
On the give, here's Shipley. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Now we get another stoppage here, just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shipley now up the middle. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46. 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. We'll go with a design keeper. Free up the middle. exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. No stopping here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Hold on. Check.
First down throw from Goff. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now Goff. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Cut. Maverick wall. Like 22 for 66.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Catch is made in close. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Group B to try the point after. Snowy weather, no problem throwing that point after. And the Lions cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Jake Bailey.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return starts at the 9. He gets popped quickly there. That is not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Straight ahead with Shipley. Up to the races, middle of the field. 40. At the 20. The 10. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Well, that one might not not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they've used every last second available.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.